do a silent intro when you guys are ready.
Are
we doing it? Are we?
Are you our dungeon stepmother?
Yes.
Say gentleman stepbrother? What?
Is she our dungeon stepmother?
Dungeon stepmother. Okay. Gentleman stepbrother is a movie I rented last week.
That's a different kind of movie.
Yeah.
What's it? What was it?
Gentleman stepbrother. It's a joke about renting a porno. I know people don't rent pornos anymore.
I'm glad that was the takeaway of this.
Yeah, that's what we're taking away from.
Everybody's like, "Don't be ridiculous, Snowball."
I'm glad it was. I recorded it.
I was about to say I really hope that this was being recorded.
Yeah.
There's your clip.
This is the content we look for.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Okay, you guys ready for your silent intro?
No,
Silent
hold
intro.
on. I forgot that I'm a note taker and I'll need to take notes.
Oh,
We all need to be nodding and making the same faces at the same time as she talks. Let's make it look like she's really saying stuff. These are improv skills.
I'm excited to see, because since she's not actually going to say anything, that means JP is literally going to have nothing to go off of, and just really have to try to dub that voice in.
I don't need it. All I need is a timestamp. So you tell me how long to talk, and I will do it.
Let's do it for like 5 minutes.
I'll do it. Yeah.
We just put it on loop.
Just loop it.
Yeah.
Loop the video.
Oh god.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Are you guys ready to improv for like 2 minutes?
I'm ready.
I am so ready for this.
You want a countdown?
Oh, no, she's already started.
She's already gone.
Woohoo! What's up, KD20 Nation, lords and lovelies, dogs and dolls? I'm Melanie, your DM, and this is my special one-shot premiere. Give it up! I'll be your hostess with the mostest, but this ain't no little Debbie snack. Nah, baby, this is our main course meat and potatoes adventure with extra gravy, baby. So let's make like a tree and party.
All right, let's get started. Is everybody in? Have you moved your tokens into position? Is this where you guys want to be?
Sure.
Where are we supposed to be? I'll go back here. I don't want to
Wherever
be
you
in
want.
Wherever your heart tells you.
I want to be
Wherever my heart tells me. Okay.
Have we just
In the water.
Tells me.
In the water.
You over there? Okay.
My heart tells me that the pawns need to move first, so I will be in the back.
As the queen should be.
And I'll stand bravely in front with my new best friend, Varya.
That you've known for so long.
At least weeks.
We've only recently become good friends. I have many friends. I am friendly. Everybody says so. Moving on.
All right, so the sun is setting and the sky is filled with amber and violet hues as you trudge back towards your inn called the Prestidigit Tavern. So you're headed back towards your inn after a day of shopping, your arms laden with parcels. The air hums with the drowsy rhythm of the town settling into the evening. Ahead, 1 second, you see a butcher leaving his shop for the night. His apron is smudged with dried blood and flecks of herbs. As he turns to leave his shop, a dozen cats emerge from the alleyways, and they're weaving around his legs, and their mews rise up towards him. His callous hands drop scraps of meat into a chip dish outside of his shop, and he pets the cats as they nibble on their feast. As he walks down the street, you see the butcher pull out a glowing blue gem, and he's mesmerized by it, and he stares at it as he walks, and he's distracted by its glimmer. So he's walking down the street. Out from between the shadows of the shops, a cloaked woman comes out and snatches the gem from his hand.
How rude.
Did we witness
So
that?
rude. So
I was
rude.
gonna do that.
How dare?
She beat you to it.
I'm upset with her.
Um,
I'm gonna write her a strongly worded letter.
Where do you send it to?
That's a great question.
Pardon me. Can I get a forwarding address?
So as she runs, yeah. Do you have Kara?
I want to chase her. Go ahead.
You want to chase her? Okay, yeah. As she runs down the street, the butcher looks around. His eyes are bewildered, and he says, "Stop her!" And yeah, what do you do?
I think I'd chase her down. I have a sense of justice and vengeance.
You have that sense of justice and vengeance.
Yeah.
I have a sense of I was gonna steal that. Get back here.
And that's why you're following.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the thief darts ahead of you and you chase him down. Your boots are pounding on the cobblestone. Market stalls blur in streaks of color. The streets narrow, twist, and turn, and the lanterns grow sparse. The air thickens with the tang of rot and stale ale. And did this work?
Worked for me.
Yeah, it
Did
did.
this change scenes? Ah! And it's
Look
raining for no reason except for the fact that I want
Nice. Look at this
It's
isometric
raining
map.
right now.
Great.
weather
Yeah,
option.
Cool.
Suddenly it's raining.
As it so often does.
You stand in a graveyard of forgotten buildings with crumbling facades. You hear a raccoon chittering on a mound of garbage, and you see a thief. Do you see this girl at the end of the street? Okay, perfect. I'm making these tokens work. You see the thief at the end of the street, and she's standing next to a large, foreboding human. Their faces are mostly hidden in the dark shadows and the rain, but you can see that the orange thief is holding the crystal. And beside them, you also see a snarling mastiff. What do you do?
Charl will yell out and say, "Hey, that wasn't very nice."
She'll say, "Well, you're not very nice. What are you gonna do about it?"
I take it back.
She got you there.
I'm very nice. What do you mean she got me?
Well, come and get it.
I have a rebuttal for that one.
I mean, we did chase her. Is that a very nice thing to do?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. But I mean, if she says we can get it out, I'll go get it, I guess. And Charl will walk forward. Okay.
Okay. Excellent.
Hand it over, please.
Perfect. Okay. Roll initiative.
Let's go.
I think
Yes,
Torvo.
yes.
I think Torvo's token's not there.
Oh, you know what? You're right. One second. Let me copy you.
Still frolicking in the
The water.
fountain.
Oh, there you are. You're in the water. I couldn't
Like
even
dumping water out of his boots.
It's okay because it's raining now, so it doesn't matter. You're all
Yeah.
done.
So now we're
Okay, the
all
next
there.
feet over, it's raining, so.
It's called conditioning.
Rolled a 24 on that initiative.
Oh, baby.
Fast robot, baby.
You
for
said
action.
24?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What else? What else you got? Who else has initiative?
I got a solid 10.
Nice.
Anthony has a 10. Okay.
Yeah, with advantage, I got an 11.
Ooh.
Okay. Charl
yeah.
has 11.
I like this. I like where we're going with this. I
Age
got a
before
5.
beauty, baby.
Solid 5.
5.
And
This
I
is
got a
going
12.
so well.
Excellent. Excellent.
Sasser also got 12.
Sasser has. Where did Sasser go? Okay, here we go. 12. And I have Gix.
12.
Why did I make it 12?
we like him in the middle.
It's the place to be.
Okay. So, as Charl walks forward. Can I do this?
Yikes.
You activated. Oh no! I'm so good at this.
She's showing you up.
These maps.
She's showing us up so much.
Oh my god.
Right, you activated the explosion trap. So make a dex saving throw.
Oh,
All
dang.
right.
Oh my god.
And
got spicy.
Charl is dead.
Melanie was like,
Yeah,
"Don't want me
he's
to do a one shot. What if I just instant kill you?"
Does a 7 beat your puzzle?
It does not. So you're gonna. Oh no, you take 12 damage.
12 damage.
Oh my
Ouch.
God.
Right off the bat.
Big ouch.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Okay.
none of us are making it out of this one alive.
The shortest one
Listen.
shot ever.
I made Anthony to be an awful person, so it's okay if he dies.
I was never alive in the first place, technically.
That's true. And you know what? You're up first, so get at it.
I'm gonna fucking. Jeez. Okay, I don't like what just happened there. I was just gonna approach and try and grapple, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on in. Oh, I'm afraid there's gonna be another trap. Look at all that junk in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
See,
we're
I
gonna
tried
stay
to
right
mark
now.
it with the circle for you guys.
Okay, that's danger zone.
I try not to be too sneaky.
Are there in this like crate next to me in the broken pot? Are there some hefty rocks, perhaps particularly hefty pieces?
Yeah. There's actually a rock right under you.
Okay, I am going to cast catapult.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a rock. It has to weigh between 1 and 5 pounds.
Okay.
And I'm going to, my arm is going to make a full circle unnaturally around my body. Like, not like a wind up for a
wind-up?
pitch, but like,
Oh.
not quite, but like horizontally. My body's going to rotate while my head stays in place.
You're just like turning.
Yes. And it's going to sling the rock.
Okay.
It'll fly in a straight line up to 90 feet in the direction I choose before falling to the ground, stopping early, blah, blah, blah. So I'm gonna need the lady who stole the thing in the first place to make a dex save.
Okay. Let me do her. She got a crit. She 24.
Oh shit.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so it doesn't do any damage. I just threw a big old rock at her. It didn't hurt. She dodged me. We're playing dodgeball.
Well
It's
struck.
fine.
Well struck.
She sticks her tongue out at you.
I am not a fan of you. Let me see what kind of bonus actions I have here. I am going to... Yeah, what the hell? I'm not going to run in. I'm going to Misty Step in as a bonus action.
Okay, excellent.
So I can just be in their faces. And that'll be it for me.
Okay, perfect. Gix, you are up next.
Okay. So Gix has just seen Charl like almost blow up, and then
Pretty much blow up, yeah.
yeah, and then Varya like throw a big rock, and nothing happened. So she's gonna get up behind this crate here.
Excellent.
Okay, the way you said that, I was like, oh crap.
Oh, that's a good move. I like that you're using the crate. I put it there for you.
Okay. And she's just gonna kind of peek out, and she's gonna be like, "Oh, Ixis does not likes the fights. Oh, like we have to always be in the fights. Always be in the fights." And she is just going to. She has a little crossbow,
Okay.
and she's just gonna kind of make sure she's like as hidden as possible, like barely stick it out. And
Yeah.
she is going to shoot at let's say at the woman there
Okay. Yeah, the
that
purple.
originally ran.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. Nope, wrong button. Wrong button. Sorry. So that's gonna be 11 to hit.
No.
No.
But what you can do, if you're behind the crate, you can take 3/4 cover and take +5 for your AC.
You know, these helpful DM
Correct.
tips.
Okay, no, wait, what? I can do what now?
If you duck behind the crate after your turn, you can take 3/4 cover, and so if someone makes a ranged attack at you, you get +5 to your AC.
Heck
Look at
yeah, I'm
her,
doing
just-
that.
Yeah. Okay.
She's all read up on stuff.
Using
Such
cover,
a-
baby.
Yeah.
Such a
I
helpful
did.
DM.
I'm being replaced as I watch, and I'm not mad.
Thank you.
Oh no, stop.
Melanie
So-
forever.
She missed, and she's, oh, I don't like the fights. And she just kind of like gets back behind her crate
All right.
and gets her +5 to her AC.
Exactly. This crate is doing all the favors. Sasser's up next.
Sasser is going to step around and
Mm-hmm.
go over here.
Okay.
Gix, as Sasser walks by, you just hear,
Oh, I really want to just rip open Varya and see what's inside.
Oh, God.
Ew, what's happening?
Oh.
This is getting so creepy.
she is a robot, thank you very much.
Yes. And
The question now. The
Gix hears
question
that.
is, are
And
you
she
breathing
says-
heavly?
Are you...
Yes, yes, I am.
Just dripping down.
and Gix looks at Sasser and she says, yes. Right now, as though we do the fights, then we do the investigations. Because she
I
also
think
wants to.
You're fire opener.
And you hear Varya up there just going, prioritizing threat level, fleshy, small, not a high threat, fleshy, bigger, medium threat level. She's just in
Tara
their
brought a new
face.
character to the one shot thinking, man, I can't wait to play this character. Little did she know she would be subject to PvP.
I'm into it. I'm into it. That's all I wanted. That's why I chose this.
And then seeing Varya throw that rock, he's gonna get a little bit of an inspiration, and he's gonna take one of his little clockwork items that he often tinkers around with, one of the orbs, and he will launch it using catapult, as like a little, almost like a slingshot device pops out of his wrist, and he just pulls it back and launches it towards the direction of the purple girl
Yes.
thief. So that's going to be a dex save of 13.
Okay. Dex save. She has 14.
Okay, she passes.
God.
So the little orb just like flies by and like it smashes a window behind them.
You ruined our nice house. Come over here.
I
Catapult
don't
has
think this
been
is a
in
good.
2 of 2 trials to be ineffective.
I feel like this is not a good part of the neighborhood. So, one smashed window is another decoration or something.
I mean,
Sasser
there's
just
plenty of
added.
boards here that they can just cover the window with. I mean, the rest of them are doing it.
Okay, so up next is the orange guy, and he is going to blow a dog whistle, and the dog is going to start barking very, very loudly.
I wish I had taken
And
speak to
then,
animals.
what'd you say?
I said I wish I had taken speak to animals.
Yeah, I don't punch this dog.
I love that dog.
Yeah, I'm
pet the
curious if you
dog.
guys are gonna kill the dog.
Pick a dog.
Dog.
That
I will
dog is
not
going
kill it.
down.
Okay, and then he is going to attack Varya.
That's a good boy. He's just
14.
being protect.
Mhm.
14
There are
to hit.
no bad dogs, just bad owners. We're gonna
14
No?
misses.
Oh.
I got steel on my leg.
Yeah, he tries to stab you and nothing penetrates you. Okay, so purple girl is gonna go next, and she's gonna try the same move. 23 to hit.
That hits, yeah. I think you might all for the first time see, like, as she strikes me through my cloaks, which I wear a lot of cloaks and stuff, especially from the nose down. I'm fully covered all the time. But I think probably you could see at this point that I'm not steel-plated all the way down like my face is. I'm, like, very badly broken all over. So she hit some wiring.
Oh no! So she like gets a little.
Oh my god, do I have a reaction that'll do that? I need that! A no damage zap?
Can we get you? Can we just
Hellish
get you
Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke, but
Yeah,
reflavor
just
it as
like
anything?
electricity.
Yes. So you'll take 6 piercing damage, and she gets a zzz, and you're like, "Ooh, I like that."
Oh.
Okay.
Up next is Charl.
All right. Charles gonna say, "Oh, did you do that? Why did you put bombs here?" And he's gonna stand up and get really mad. He's gonna cast Second Wind on himself to do a little healing action, and he heals for 7 whole hit points.
Nice.
Yeah. And then he's going to take his mighty spear and just rush at probably Purple Girl here. That makes the most logistical sense. Boom. And yeah, let's see if we actually do anything. Oh my god! All right. Let me. Nope. All right, that's a 9.
We're crushing it.
Yeah,
We are,
these guys are going down.
we are absolutely the best.
Yeah, let's get
Petty
them.
thieves, fear us.
Okay, is that your turn?
I really don't want it to be, but I think. Oh wait.
Do you have Greatsword Mastery?
Ability check. Ugh. Yeah, I have Great Sword Mastery and even Spear Mastery.
You're a fighter, right?
He's using the spear.
Yeah. Use no
you used
spear.
spear. So you didn't use. It's unfortunate. Greatsword, you could have did 4 damage.
I was trying to give her a disadvantage, but yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Up next is Anthony. And she says your name,
Anthony.
Anthony.
Oh no!
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Of course she already knows who I am. Second of all, mispronouncing a name is the worst thing one can do. But first, he's gonna kind of like give a wink over to Torvo and give him some bardic inspiration for the bonus action. And then we are going to run our little selves up. And as he's running, his blade is going to wreathe itself in green flames. And then we're going to attack.
Are you gonna hurt this dog?
I'm going to kill this dog with a 21 to hit.
What a move
Oh, shit.
to attack the dog first
Yes.
before the owner.
So there's logic behind it.
Oh my god.
As long as
dogs.
he's a cat person.
I am. First off.
Cats are better.
Anthony is definitely a cat person.
Oh, for sure.
100%. So first off, we're also going to be using our sneak attack because I have our lovely robot maiden next to me. So that is going to be a lovely 11 damage.
Oh my god. He slaughtered
then-
the dog.
And then the guy next to the dog is going to be taking 5 fire damage.
Yeah, because he's devastated because you killed his.
It's the fire in his heart slowly dying out.
What
Oh
a shift we've
gosh.
had from Morroway.
Oh my god. How do I mark this as dead?
Right click?
Listen, everyone was like, oh, we love the dog. I said I was going to kill the dog, and I meant it.
I thought you meant
Second
eventually.
First
I
one,
wanted that
like,
guaranteed
one.
5 damage, and the dog was going to have the lowest AC.
The first
Oh, I
one says
figured it
I have
out.
to really zoom in.
Alright, I got it.
It's hard to
Aw,
see.
Puppy is dead. And it was his turn next.
Womp womp.
Okay. Torvo?
Hey, that's me.
Hey.
Let's see. I'll go. Oops. I have to click the thing. There. I'll be like, you guys are doing great. I'm kind of upset you killed the dog though, but you did good. You did great. You hit him, so you did something. And then
Someone had to do something.
For where I was. Yeah, he can't get there. Okay. I will send Glint. I don't think we have a token for Glint yet, though. But he'll be on Anthony, right next to Anthony.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna. Yep. Let's see. I got a javelin. Do I want to use a javelin? I mean, I guess.
Look,
I
the
can
more
try
die
that.
you roll, the more chances you have to get a 1.
It's true. So I guess I'll try to use a javelin to throw at the guy because he's so enraptured that his dog is dead. So I'm gonna try to put him out of his misery.
He's crying, but you can't see because it's raining.
Right.
We can't see the.
Yeah.
And I make a perception check to see if I can see his tears.
Tears of
Oh god, it's raining too
sadness.
hard for me to notice them, but I hope he is.
Should I turn off the weather? I think I can do that.
No, I love it.
That's a 19 to hit the guy, the dog owner.
Yep, that hits. Yeah.
All right. He takes 4 points of piercing damage.
All right. Okay. Since Anthony did kill the dog
Come on.
before it started barking too much, you see. Okay. Ooh, what do I want to do? Okay. You see the butcher. He's like running up behind everybody, trying to catch up to you guys, and right behind him you see another thief come out behind the shadows, hearing the dog whistle, and she grabs the butcher. She grabs hold of the butcher, and she threatens you. She says, "Get out of here! This isn't worth it." And he's like holding him like this.
I'm terribly sorry, darling, but we don't even know the chap. What kind of leverage do you think you're pulling?
I'll do it. Don't test me.
I
Anthony,
mean,
she's-
closer, I'll do it.
She's gonna hurt him, Anthony.
All right, we will move to the top of the order with Varya.
Okay. I think that she immediately pulls her massive glaive off her back and says, executing judgment protocol. And quickly scans both of the people in front of her, and she's just gonna make a glaive attack at the big crime. That's only a 9 to hit.
Oh my god.
Oh, horrible. However, I do have graze, so if my attack roll with a glaive misses a creature, I can deal damage to it equal to my ability modifier used to make the attack. So that's going to be +4. Yeah, so he'll still take 4, oop, that wasn't right. Slashing damage.
4 slashing damage? Okay. Alrighty. Up next is...
Oh, wait, hold on, I want to see if I
Oh,
have a
there's
bonus
more?
action.
Okay.
I might have a bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and second wind.
Mm-hmm.
To just get back to my hit points, so I'll roll a d10.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, and I'm gonna take back 5 hit points, please, and that'll be it.
All right, Gix is up next.
Okay, so this, she turns around like startled because suddenly there's people behind her. She thought she was on cover, and she just kind of like, and kind of bobbles her crossbow. So she pulls out her wrench, or her wrench, and she just kind of like, ah! And at the one holding the butcher, and dang it, I'm on the wrong button. And a firebolt flies out of the end of her wrench. So that is going to be a 16 to hit.
That one hits. Yeah.
Heck, yes, it does. Okay. So then we're gonna roll damage. Really? Okay. 7 damage.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, and then so then she's gonna run. So there's one behind her now. There's ones in front of her now. So she's gonna run around this way, around the crate, trying to figure out like how she can use the crate between the people in front of her and the people behind her.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Up next, are you ready? Is that your turn?
Yes. Actually, she's also going to, as a bonus action, she's gonna let out this this draconic cry because she's like, I'm surrounded. I'm surrounded, and there's peoples everywhere, and they're all trying to do the fight, Ah! She just lets out this like draconic cry. So until my next turn, me and my allies all have advantage on attack rolls against the enemies that can hear you.
So is that everyone? Can everyone hear you?
Everyone.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I would think so. Yeah, I think everybody's close enough that. Yeah. So I have scared all the bad people with my tiny little draconic cry. So now all you guys have advantage on your attack rolls until my next turn.
I need it.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. Sasser is up next.
All right. Sasser is going to look back to the butcher, and he's going to yell over to the butcher.
Hey, Mr. Butcher. I'm pretty hungry. If I help you, will you give me free stuff?
Yeah. Yes, help me, please.
And Sasser takes out his hand crossbow and just like aims it with just one hand. He even just turns it to the side a little bit, and he'll shoot at the little thief there that's holding the butcher.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. 16 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Okay, so that's gonna be so 5 damage, but also sneak attack, or so 10 piercing damage.
10 total?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Ooh, she's looking really hurt. She can like barely hold on to the knife as she is holding the butcher.
But yeah, that'll be good for Sasser.
Okay. Up next is the crying man who's mourning the loss of his beloved dog. He's gonna go after Anthony, obviously.
They can try.
Yeah, I think that's happening. 11 to hit?
Not today.
Okay.
No.
He does have a multi-attack. 16 to hit.
It would have, but I'm going to use my reaction to cast shield.
Oh my gosh. He's
No.
not only He's not only grieving, but he's also embarrassed, and in his grief, he can't even hit you. Up next is the purple thief, and she is going to hit Charl with her dagger.
You will try.
Is it 15 to hit?
Nope, 16.
Oh my gosh. And she also has a multi-attack. 20 to hit.
20 to hit will do it. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he starts gloating after the first one and lets his guard down.
Takes 7 piercing damage.
I'm going to use Stone's Endurance to reduce that damage.
Okay, perfect.
Surely this will cover it. And I take none of it. That's going to be 13 is what I negate.
Heal? Okay.
Yeah, it's not heal because I don't get it back, but I just don't take up to 13.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Charl
Yeah.
just flexes and the blade bounces off.
You get
His
that
arms
sausage.
are now disconnected.
All right, Charl, it's actually your turn up next.
Okay. All right. We're going to do it. I drop my spear for my free action, hopefully. And I'll pull up my greatsword. Is that copacetic? Yeah. And then I'm just going to slash at this this thief here.
A purple? Okay.
My purple thief. Does a dirty, filthy, nasty 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
That's good news. That's good news. So 6 plus 3 is 9 points of damage.
9 damage? Okay, perfect.
I'm going to use second wind. She's still standing, right?
She is, yeah. She's looking good.
Oh, okay. I get her on one shoulder, pull it out, second wind. I'm going to try to get her on the other shoulder.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Good old action surge.
I
I
also
love
say
it.
it's action surge, right? Okay.
Yeah.
What would I say?
Second wind.
So second
yeah.
wind. That's a Healy thing.
Same thing. All right, that's going to be a 13.
13 to hit?
No, 13 damage.
13 damage? Oh my god.
Great swords, man.
It's a big old sword.
It's great. I love it.
Great. We love it.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, is that your turn?
Yeah. I think that's all for me.
Okay.
Varya says, that was a gift from my best friend. Cannot smile, but tilts her head.
Antony is up next.
I imagine as he attempted to attack me, I just have the biggest shit-eating smirk you've ever seen.
Hmm.
We're gonna step right over that dog.
Oh my god.
That's so
And
disrespectful.
make our way to this guy. I can't reach him if I don't, okay?
Yeah. No, I love it.
I need to know, do you step over the dog or do you step on the dog to get over the dog?
Step over the
It's
dog.
Anthony, so we probably stepped on the dog, let's be real. Anthony's the worst person you know.
Yikes.
And since we have advantage, we're gonna go ahead and hit that green flame blade with a 19.
Is this for orange?
Yes, it is.
Yep,
It's for
that hits.
the balling man.
The sad embarrassed man, yeah.
Sorry about it.
Is walking over a dead dog considered difficult terrain?
I'll
Maybe.
take it.
Maybe for some, but with great practice.
And that's gonna be 12 damage.
Okay.
And then the purple thief is going to be taking that 5 fire damage after.
5, okay. Alrighty, is
Because
that
we
your
spread
turn?
the love here. Probably. I don't know if anyone else has earned a bardic yet, so we'll leave it there.
Alrighty. Torvo, you are up next.
Lady, like, if you kill the butcher, you're gonna die, because we're gonna kill you. But if you let him go, maybe we won't kill you? So...
I don't believe you! I don't believe you! Get out of here!
I mean...
It's not worth it for you. You don't know how many there are of us.
I think Varya counts very quickly. And says, you are outnumbered almost 2 to 1.
Glint, make those people get pushed around. I'm gonna go after this one. So as a bonus action, I'm gonna tell Glint to use his breath weapon to push the thief and the man. They have to make a Constitution saving throw. DC is going to be 10.
Okay, I'm gonna roll
13.
for the crying man first. He's got 10.
He fails. He gets pushed
Okay.
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay, now I need to measure.
15 feet.
That is a shove.
That is really hard. Okay. That's about
God, we just-
here.
Just kill this dude and shove him on his ass.
Yeah, that was violent.
Yeah.
Okay, purple girl is
Or
up
kill
next.
Steve's dog. Right?
She has a 7, so I guess she gets shoved too.
She also gets shoved 15 feet.
Okay, they're behind the house, okay?
They're not
You
on
get
the roof.
it. You get it.
So yeah,
Okay.
Glenn's just gonna do a little breath. He does a little breath weapon, and it's just
Okay.
a breath of force, and it just kind of pushes them away.
Okay.
And he goes, "Good job, Glenn." And lady, it's not personal, but it is personal because you're trying to kill someone, I guess. So, and then he's gonna
I'll do
throw a
it.
javelin
I'll do
at
it.
her. He just throws a javelin at her. Advantage. All right. So that's 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. And she's looking pretty rough.
At this point, the butcher has to be more afraid of us
Dang.
throwing weapons at him.
4 points of piercing damage. Keep rolling ones on my damage. It's very sad.
Okay. She's on her last leg. She's barely holding up the butcher. She's like leaning. She's like leaning on the butcher. Just stand.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh no. Okay. So she is going to make an attack on the butcher.
Sorry, friend. I didn't get you.
Okay. It does not hit, so he's okay. I was really scared.
He's wearing like a real thick choker.
She's like bleeding out so much that she's just like just trying, can't see anything.
All right, so we're back at Varya.
Okay, I think since those two have now gone out of my raid with my glaive, I'm just gonna turn back toward the lady holding the butcher who's on her last leg, and I'm gonna cast a firebolt. A firebolt, not ball.
Fireball.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, and that's 8 damage.
Yeah. How do you want to do it?
Nice.
Okay, I think she's like reeling, like almost passing out. I can see that her vision is probably going like tunnel vision. And I think I just firebolt her in what I know to be the squishiest part of an organic, which is like through the eye. And her brain just kind of boils a little. And I feel like she just kind of goes down with a sizzle and not a bang.
That's a great shot. It's real gross, but it's a great shot.
I assessed the threat level, and it appeared to be high. Then she
The
starts-
butcher. You go ahead.
Yeah, we got to work on that laughing part. It's real creepy.
I will approximate your laugh. Oh, 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 oh.
It's a little
That
better.
was creepy.
It's a little better. Not a lot. A little.
I can approximate anybody's voice.
Do Grix's. I think Grix's is the best laugh here. That's
Is
better.
that less creepy?
Yeah.
I will continue trialing different voices for you.
At this point, the butcher's just extremely scared, and he's gonna run into the corner.
That's fair. I'm not.
He's very grateful, but also confused at the exchange that's happening.
I don't really have any bonus actions to use right now, so I think I will just chase down the two that got pushed back. So I'll just move kind of back into their space.
Okay.
That'll be it for me.
Okay. Gix is up next.
Okay. Let's see. So they've been pushed back. So she's going to. That was the wrong button. Okay. So when this when the explosion went off, did it like disintegrate this barrel in the middle?
Yeah, I'll say that the whole thing shattered open. I can turn
Okay.
off the light for it.
Okay. She's going to move. She's gonna like kind of doot 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 doot, just like scampering, like trying not to be like seen. And she's gonna get behind this crate over here.
Okay.
And then she is going to. She has gotten a better handle on her crossbow that she bobbled earlier.
yeah.
And she's going to reach out around that, and she is going to shoot her crossbow, I think. Because she can see around this building. Like, these people
Yeah,
are not...
yeah.
Okay, okay.
The perspective's just weird. Yeah. There you
Okay,
go.
because they're only like 20 feet away. Okay.
yeah.
Yes. So she's going to shoot the orange fella because she has a better line of sight on him with her crossbow. $16 to hit. No. Okay. Oh wait,
You
no,
still have
and,
advantage, or no?
no, because it's the start
Oh,
of
that
my
was-
turn.
That was last round. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So,
I thought it was till the end of your next turn.
it is until the start of your next turn. Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay. So she shoots. She says,
Dings is it? Missed us again.
and she just kind of stays hidden.
Yeah. She can take cover there. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Sasser is up next.
All right. You see Sasser get low in a real low power squat, and he takes his crossbow and bonus action, you steady aim to give himself advantage on this shot.
Okay.
And I'll shoot at the one, the orange guy over there.
You can't tell that he's crying.
Too much rain. Can't tell.
The day for rain.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Perfect.
All right.
As the dog's blood just slowly drains into the spear.
5. Oh, 5 plus 5. So 5 plus 9 for sneak attack. So 14 piercing damage.
14? Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. He's looking pretty bad.
You'll join your dog in hell.
Dogs go to hell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we
All
just because
dogs
of
go to
thieves
hell.
doesn't mean that they don't go to like to Paradisimo or something. He could go to a nice place. You don't know that.
No, he was a bad dog. He was a bad dog.
I don't know about that.
Can confirm that dog proved to be 87% bad.
That's Sasser's turn.
Okay, up next is the poor man, and he is still gonna go after Antony. So he's gonna move forward and
What vengeance to take.
exactly.
You pissed off John Wick.
21 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay.
How dare he?
You take 5 piercing damage,
Mm.
and he's gonna continue with his multi-attack. And that is 22 to hit.
Yeah.
8 piercing damage. And that is his turn, and then Purple is gonna go. She's going to run up to Varya, and she will do the same. 20 to hit.
I'm gonna cast shield as a reaction.
Okay, does it block the attack?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And then she'll use her multi-attack. Can she use her multi-attack after?
Yeah, it was just for that one.
Yeah, okay, 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's gonna be 8 piercing damage.
What's your AC?
16.
AC? Oh,
That brought me up to 21.
Yeah, so 21.
okay.
Just
That
Maybe from
concludes
the
her
first one.
turn. It's Charl. Charl's up next. How are you guys looking, by the way? Health-wise.
I'm fine.
I'm still pretty
Yes,
good.
you
I'm
do.
still over half.
Radiant as always.
I'm about to end this fight. Wow, this one of these people. All right, Charl is going to do a strangely high-pitched scream as he charge attacks the purple. Oh, wrong button. The purple thief here.
Okay.
I feel like
Axe
we need to
help.
hear that though.
I was gonna say.
Oh, there's a wall here, but let's see. I go to long way.
It's 3D.
Oh, is there a wall?
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's actually fine.
Oh, you know what?
yeah, you're just hiding
I
behind the
see.
building.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. There was a wall there. I was playing with the lady before. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's okay. I like
Oh.
this isometric view of a street is
Dynamic camera
beautiful. I wouldn't
angle.
change it. Yeah, makes it cinematic. And then
Yeah.
I'll bring that axe down upon her head. And it's not an axe; it's a sword. I'm an idiot. I wish it was more, but no, it's 15.
I'm so sorry.
Damn it! It was gonna be so cool when I chopped her head off. All right.
Whenever you'd like to join the fight, that would be great.
I hit her twice. All right, but I still have graze, so it's still gonna do 3 damage to her.
Oh, she takes 3 damage?
Mhm.
Okay.
Just barely miss her.
She brushes it off like it's nothing.
Oh,
She's not
damn it.
intimidated.
She's so cool too. Damn it.
Is that your turn?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Antony's up next.
Gorgeous. Well, we are not going to do the fire this time because he doesn't have anyone to bounce fire off onto, so instead his blade will start to shimmer in radiant light as we attack. Does a 22 hit?
Yes. Are you hitting orange?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
This has gotten personal.
And that's going to be 12 radiant damage.
Oh my gosh, he is.
We've done
he
12
felt-
every hit.
He's looking really, really rough. He's down on one knee. He's looking up at you. Can't tell if he's crying. He's having a hard time. Is that your turn?
Oh, just one knee. Surely we can do better than that.
Can we tell if he's bleeding?
He is bleeding, but it's being washed away by the heavy rain.
Mixing with the blood of his dead dog.
There's just blood everywhere on the ground.
The butcher's just weeping in the alley.
He's crying.
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Okay, Torvo?
Go for the eyes! I think Glint's gonna attack with my bonus action. It's gonna claw at the man. Glint's hit is... God, so hard to read this. Okay, +3 plus intelligence. So does a 21 hit? Good job, Glint. And he does a D6 plus my intelligence modifier. God, I just keep rolling 1. So that is my intelligence modifier is 3. So that is 4 points of slashing damage.
Oh my gosh. How do you want to do it?
Glint goes right for the eyes. He goes.
Why is he getting the eyes?
Super effective.
That's what I trained him to do. He goes right for the eyes. So you just see this little tiny dragon just like latch onto his skull, and he's just clawing at his face.
Oh my
Face
god.
hugger.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Good job, Glint.
The eyes are the squishiest part of human anatomy. Well done.
Yeah, so she's telling me that, so I taught Glint the same thing. And it's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just next to Sasser and be like, he's doing good, right? I've been taught Glint a lot. And I'm just gonna give the help action, I guess, to I can't do anything for this.
Okay,
The help action to
perfect.
Sasser.
All right, and then we're back at Varya.
Okay, how is the purple lady looking? She's at least taken a couple hits, right?
Yeah, she's not looking good, but she's still standing.
She's bloodied. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to toll the dead on her.
Okay.
I think Varya points at her and just says, "Organic life was meant to be recycled." And she's gonna take Mother. You rolled around a 1 so long. 1 point of necrotic damage.
Yeah, so when you say that, a chill runs through her body, but then she laughs it off.
Yeah, of course. I think Varya just kind of starts to glitch a little, just kind of like it is a war bot. It is for protect. It is for protect, and just you see her twitching and repeating over and over. She's just breaking a little bit, and that's it for her.
Gix is up next.
Okay, so the whole time Gix has been back here behind this crate, like tinkering with her crossbow.
The sights on this is not correct. Should not have missed. Should never have missed.
And she's just like tinkering with the sights and stuff, and then she hears the thief laugh at the necrotic damage.
Oh,
And she pulls out her wrench again and kind of reaches around and fire bolts it. Not balls, bolts, fire bolts it. With a 17 to hit.
Yes, that.
And she's like halfway still tinkering with her crossbow, trying to figure out why she missed with it. But she hit with this, so. 10 points of damage.
Yes.
Of fire damage.
Oh yeah, she doesn't even see you coming out of the crate. She's like, ah. She doesn't even know where it came from.
Yeah, and Gix is just kind of slides back behind the crate and she's still tinkering with her crossbow and just giggling to herself.
that doesn't misses.
Yeah, she's looking pretty rough, and it is Sasser's turn.
Sasser, seeing how everyone is aiming for eyeballs in this place,
Yeah.
he will
It works.
he will take Torvo's take a little inspiration from Torvo and use the help action, and he'll fire a crossbow bolt at that final thief person.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 19 to hit.
Yes, that hits. That hits.
All right. So 5, and that sneak attack. Another 14 piercing damage.
She's falling on the ground. She is almost dead.
I
didn't get right at the eyeball, unfortunately. I think I hit her in the side of the head.
Right on the temple.
You're right. It's good.
I'm
good.
sorry. No yummy num-nums for Glint just yet.
Well, you know, he likes fish more than anything. But,
I don't know. He was really going to town on those eyeballs earlier.
Well, I told him he has to be vicious because he's going to be a dragon, and he's got little claws, right? So they can't really get to a lot. So I was thinking, and then what the robot was talking about, and she was like, "You just go for the eyes," and I was like, "Oh, his little claws could get in those eyes, you know."
I think we need to have a conversation of how one trains a dragon to attack eyeballs specifically. But let's deal with this first.
So it's actually
Human meat
purple.
is most comparable to pork.
Ew.
How does Varya know what pork tastes like?
I have so many questions.
As do I, but I would enjoy if virtually none of them were answered.
All right, it is Purple's turn up next, and she's going to turn towards Charl and make her first attack at 14.
Does not hit.
Okay, and then she's gonna make her multi-attack. Ooh, 25.
And that one hits.
5 damage of piercing damage.
All right, take it.
And then it's your turn next, Charl.
Okay, with a newly bloodied peck, I'm just gonna swing that greatsword down on her. I'm gonna try to slash her right in the eye, but it's kind of doesn't make sense. It's too big of a tool.
Sword.
Yeah, a great sword for one bad eye. Oh, Jesus Christ! Does a 14 do it?
No.
You don't say. All right.
Is that the best you can do?
That's.
Oh shit!
Ooh,
Shit talking.
something.
I'm trying my best, and I'll use second wind to heal myself so I can get punched again later.
Don't worry, lady. I got this one. Then your best isn't good enough.
Don't say that. Okay, and that's my turn. I'm back to full health though, so that's nice.
Sorry, Anthony's been showing me some real good comeback lines. I've been trying them out.
But why would you say it to me? I'm your friend.
It is
Not to
Anthony's.
be rude, but easier targets are usually who you start with.
I understand.
Is that why you killed the dog?
Of course, it's a numbers game. You gotta
Anthony?
you gotta take emotional stability before you start fighting them.
Okay.
So Orange
it's
is
your turn
dead.
next, yeah. Orange is dead. Purple's only one left. Still standing.
We're gonna run over here, and I think we're gonna take my silver dagger off my side, and we're gonna try to stab her in the eye because all the cool kids are doing it.
It's the thing that we're doing today.
That's what
That's
we're
the
all
thing.
the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah.
22.
Yes, it does. Oh,
Mhm. I
come on,
want to
come
do
on.
something.
You're close.
And that's gonna be 9 radiant damage to the eyeball.
Yes. How are you gonna do it?
I just run over after informing Charl that he's the easy target to make fun of at first, and I do kind of like a flourish, like roll around his back and just right into her eye with this glowing silver dagger.
Oh gosh.
And then we twist it just a little bit.
Yikes.
She falls over and there's blood gushing from her eyeball, and it mixes with the dog's blood and her friend's blood.
So much
I think then Anthony is then going to use Green Flame Blade on both of his weapons to burn away the blood before sheathing them back. Because we can't have dirty equipment.
The untoward.
Okay, that concludes your combat.
Yay!
Yay! Yay, we did it. Okay, the butcher is gonna come out. How do I make him move? Oh, thank you. He's gonna try to walk up to the. Oops, that wasn't him. I don't know how to use this.
Can I?
He's gonna.
As he's walking up, can I cast Detect Magic on the guy's body?
Ooh.
Yes.
We would have seen that he was the one who he like took it from her, right?
Yeah, he orange has the crystal.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a real quick Detect Magic.
Hey, Butcher, where's my free food?
He's still digging for the crystal. That's the only thing he has in mind right now.
Can I
So
make a
I
sleight
can
of hand
detect-
check to try to get the crystal before he does?
Sure.
That's a D6. I don't know why I rolled that.
And within 30 feet of me, I sense any such magical effect. So I'll see
It's
a
only
faint
15.
aura around any visible object in the area that bears any kind of magic.
Okay.
And I'll know if it was created by a spell. I will learn that spell's school of magic.
Okay. You don't sense magic emanating from this crystal.
Oh. It is ordinary stone. It is worthless. We have wasted precious time.
With Detect Magic, I will say that you sense that there is an energy coming from the stone that you've never encountered before.
It is not ordinary. It is not in this database.
Gix, I think
So
we
what,
have
you
to.
need an update, or?
Gix, I think we have to update Varya's sensors.
Oh. Yes, we can use the updates, sis. I just have to get in there and see where's to do the updates, sis. So I just need to get in there and tinker a little bit, sis.
And
You are
as she
always
says that,
welcome to tinker.
she's
That is
like
why I travel with you.
inching closer and closer to Varya, just like sidestepping, like getting a little bit closer, like just like takes out one of her little eyeglass magnifiers, puts it on her eye, and kind of squints at her. Just keeps getting a little closer.
As they're approaching Varya, Anthony's gonna take out like 2 handkerchiefs and kind of toss them at them and say, "What? Clean yourselves off, you're drooling."
How can you see in the rain?
Because it's a common occurrence with them.
Giggs takes the handkerchief and just like cleans her glasses and her spectacles and her little magnifying glasses, puts them back on, and just starts staring.
Yeah,
Varya.
I think I'll like lean down so that you can see my like head plates and like this is where my sentience crystal lies, and shows you all the different parts very openly.
Sasser like grabs your leg, Varya, that's been like chomped on, just starts like you bending on it.
Charles going to pick up his spear that he dropped earlier and then go over to the butcher and say, "Hey, sir, are you all right?"
Oh, thank you. Anthony, did you roll your sleight of hand yet?
I did. It was
grab
only a
the crystal?
15.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And so he will grab the crystal and be like, "Oh, thank you. I just got this crystal in the post from my sister. She says they've discovered a new source of power in these crystals. I promised that one over there, and he'll point to Sasser. For saving my life, I can tell you where they come from, where my sister is, to find more.
I think Varya would immediately be like, a source of power. This is interesting to me. I will follow.
Okay, perfect. So he will give you directions to where his sister is hanging out and picking up these cool crystals. And you guys go on your journey. It takes a couple of days to get there. It's a pretty easy journey from here. And we will switch over. 1 second. Are you guys here?
Yeah.
I think Torvo.
We're missing Torvo.
Oh my gosh,
again.
I forgot.
Torvo, come on.
Yeah.
God damn it.
These are almost yurts.
Oh.
He
A whole
is
bunch of
days
stuff
behind.
over there.
Okay, here we go. Torvo's here.
Sorry, I was playing with Glit.
Okay.
Trying to drag him
so-
off the skeleton that he's picked clean of the body.
Okay, so you travel along the road, and before you even arrive to the campsite, you see those towering formations at the top of the map. Those are huge towering formations, and they are just imposing spikes that spring up from the ground and reach towards the sky. In front of those structures, you see a little makeshift town. Like you said, they're just like little yurts in front of these spikes that have been set up, and people are. It's like a little mini mining town. You see that they've set up. On the right side of the map, you see giant slabs of stone beside the tents, and it's a nice day out. You see people working on their crafts. There's artisans and wizards and tinkerers just hanging out outside. What do you explore first?
Can I ask? Can Torvo have a quick bathroom break? I think everybody needs to have a little bit of a break.
Okay. We take a pause. Okay. So after a few days' journey, you arrive at this campsite. But even before you see the campsite, you see these huge towering formations. They're giant, imposing black spikes that spring from the ground and reach towards the sky. And even on the ground itself, where the spikes are poking out of, that's also made of stone. And right in front of these spikes, you see a little makeshift town made of tents or yurts, as we said. And it's a very nice day out. You see that there's like artisans, wizards, and tinkerers, and they're all working outside. And of course, on the right, you see some miners bringing out some gems from the mine. What do you want to explore first?
One of the
I think-
wizards that's closest by and say, "What you making?"
Okay, so the wizards are here. Can you see this pinging?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let me take you to.
Oh, sorry.
The-
sorry.
Perfect. No, perfect. You can walk
Okay.
towards there. They have their own music. Okay, so you duck inside the wizard's tent, and you find shelves sagging with grimoires, rusted astrolabes, and vials of bubbling liquid. The air hums with magic. You see a chalkboard that's scrawled with half-erased runes, and a quill scribbling insults to itself on parchment. At the center, hunched over a splintered table, is a large orc wizard with wild hair, ink-stained hands, and muttering to a glowing blue crystal. Resonate, you obstinate courts. And he's frustrated at the crystal.
Charl, much like me, has no idea what much of this stuff is, and so he's kind of looking around in awe, and sees the wizard is frustrated and says, "Hi. Are you having trouble with your your glowing rock?
I can't figure out how it's supposed to work. I can't make it work. Are you here to help me?
Oh, yeah, I'm here to help everybody.
All right, what can you do? How are you going to help me unlock the secrets of this rock?
Is it inside? Because I have this axe, and I can chop it. I'm really good at chopping. That's about it.
You want to chop the crystal?
Oh, well, I mean, if you want me to. If you're not going to be mad, I kind of do want to chop the crystal, just because I like chopping, and I like seeing what's inside of stuff. So, yeah, I guess I do.
Okay, all right, let's take it outside. We're not in here. So he'll take you outside the tent.
You want to go outside?
He'll hand you the crystal. All right, go ahead. Let's see if it does anything.
Okay. Yeah, Charl will put that crystal on one of these slabs and rear back and just try to.
Wait, is it these
slam
slabs
it.
on the right side?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I need to explain these slabs.
Oh.
These slabs are they're huge, like vertically, because we're looking
vertically,
at like
okay.
a bird's eye. These are actually very tall slabs. Like they're not like little tables. Yeah, sorry about
I
that.
thought they were long, not tall. All right,
They
in
are
that
long
case,
and tall.
long
And
and
long
tall.
tall boys.
They're
Those are some
humongous.
slabs. All right, in that case, he puts it on the ground, and then he's
Yeah.
going to swing at it with his great sword.
Now,
Okay,
Charles,
all right.
make sure you hit it. Now, it's a stationary object.
I-
You got this.
I hit her twice, and one in each shoulder, and it really hurt her. I could tell. But yeah, I'm going to do it. You want me to roll for it?
All right, yeah, roll for it.
I know you've got this, and I'll be the Bardic.
Okay, feeling that inspiration. That's a D4, right?
D6.
D6. 28.
Yeah.
I feel bad when it's living.
Okay, perfect. So with that roll, you shatter the crystal into very geometric and perfect little shapes. And the work says to you, "Oh, thank you. I'll try to see if this helps." And he collects them all together and brushes all the dirt off of them and carries them into the side of his tent.
Can Varya have seen this happen, or should I roll to see if she noticed all this?
Yeah, you can see that it happened.
Okay, I think I want to go over and like look at the shards and try and remember if they're anything like my sentience crystal, which is just my little thing piece. That's a little broken.
Okay, perfect.
Do I need to roll like an Arcana or an investigation, anything like that?
You can roll an Arcana check.
That's a 17.
Okay, with that roll, you can tell that they're very different from your sentience crystal.
Okay. Can I cast a quick detect magic?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's not a roll, right? You just
Correct. Yeah.
okay. It's
just
the same as
it.
It's the same as before. You can sense that there is an energy emanating from the crystal that you've never encountered before. But not a kind of arcane magic that you have seen.
Okay.
And then the Oracle Wizard will say, "You see it too, don't you?"
It is quite strange and unlike anything in this processor's database. What is it called?
I can't make it work either. It doesn't have a name, not that I know of. Just Bastard Blue Crystal.
Bastard Blue Crystal. A good name for a strange element. It is found here in these mines. How was it discovered?
There were some people here investigating before I got here, and I just heard about it and came over. I wasn't the first one to come. But they've been digging for a couple weeks now.
And
But
it
yes,
is
it
already
comes
being
from the mine.
distributed. We found a sample of this substance in the nearby town. It is already being distributed, although we do not know the properties and the potential ramifications to the organic population. Is this correct?
All we know is this is a very powerful crystal, and some of us had made some headway, but I haven't made any progress whatsoever.
What sort of energies is this providing to users? What are the population using it for?
Well, you can see that it glows.
Indeed. An organic might say beautifully.
Yes. I wouldn't say that. Stupid crystal.
It is, sure.
Okay, so at
All
this
right, thank you
point,
for your time.
Dix is gonna
Immediately
come
wheels
up.
around and just stares up at the big gray slabs.
So Dix
Okay.
is gonna come up at this point, and she's just gonna like scamper up and just pluck a piece of it out of the wizard's hand and inspect it real close with like her little magnifying glasses and stuff. She's gonna tap on it and kind of feel if there's magic, and she's gonna like lick it a little bit and just like
It tastes like blue.
it tastes like
Gatorade.
so
Yeah.
use mines as the jewels, but you not know how to use as the jewels. Are they magics or are they something else's? And she's trying and stuff. Can I roll like an investigation on the crystal?
Yeah.
Like to investigate the crystal, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That would be a 24.
Let's
Oh
go.
my gosh.
She sees everything.
I'll say a very similar thing. You can tell that the crystal has an energy emanating
Okay.
from it. It's glowing, and it has with a 24. You can tell that it even has like a bit of warmth to it.
Okay, so she's gonna take her little homunculus servant. So she says, Kevin, come here. And the little hand scampers out, like comes to her. And she says, hang on, what's that says? And she pulls his little imbued crystal out that kind of makes him alive. And it just goes
Mhm.
like limp. It's just, and she takes this new blue one and she puts it in there.
So what was his crystal? What was his previous crystal like? Tell me about that one.
The previous crystal was a fire opal. It basically it was like a imbued stone, an infused stone that makes this mechanical item. And the opal is infused with magic, and so it makes it come to life.
I see. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. She like shakes it. Kevin, Louise,
It's just like flopping in his hand.
nothing's happening. And so she's pulls the blue one back out and puts the fire opal back in, and he just like brings to life. She says, okay. She kind of tosses him over her shoulder, and he just like scampers back up into her bag. Not very useful, is these blue crystals.
Torvo will be trying to grab some. He's gonna try to build like a little hoard for Glenn of all these shining, glowing crystals for him. Be like, yeah, you'll be the first dragon to have it. So you're gonna be the best dragon with these nice, shiny rocks. I don't know what they do, Glenn, but it's gonna
So
be
you're
great.
picking them up and you're giving them to Glint to hoard?
Yeah, he's gonna be his
He's
little
got like a
hoard.
little mini pile.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Okay.
he got his little dragon pile, you know. So he
Okay,
sleeps on
okay.
at night.
All right. Yeah, so Glint just like circles around a little baby pile of gems.
I found a use for it. Glenn likes it.
Okay, so as Varya is looking up at the slabs, what you will see is there is a elder human woman, and she has like a pointed nose and thin lips. And you see there's a scattering of tools and parchments beside her. She's got a beautiful blue scarf wrapped on her shoulders, and her hands are moving with a restless urgency. And you see that she has like a piece of parchment pressed up against the stone slab, and like a piece of charcoal rubbing the stone. Exactly. It's like in a boss. I forgot what it's called, but you know what she's doing.
Yeah, rubbing, like in a boss. Yeah, you're
A
good.
rubbing, yeah, a boss rubbing, yeah.
Yeah.
So she's making one of those.
Okay. And she's up there?
No, she's like
top?
on the ground. She's on the ground.
Oh. She's
Okay,
like
let me give you some scale. These slabs are probably about like 6 feet tall.
Okay. So not like crazy tall, but tall.
Yeah, not insane. Not like the spikes. The spikes are like very high up.
Right. So I see her doing that, and then it occurs to me what she's doing, and I look closer and I can see that like the slab is like embossed with some sort of pattern or language.
Yes.
Is that what I'm seeing?
Yes, exactly. And she looks up at you and she's got like bloodshot eyes. Have you come to uncover the mystery of these slabs?
I have come for many reasons. I can try if that is the objective you seek me to perform.
I've been studying these slabs for days and I can't figure them out. I've studied languages all those years at university and I've never seen languages like these.
Oh,
Okay.
well, language. I can help there. I got
can do the
this.
same,
like,
yeah.
I
I'm
have
gonna
this
go ahead and
ritual where I can learn languages.
I'm just
You
going
can
to cast
learn
comprehend
language.
languages.
Yeah, that's
because I
what I'm
have it
gonna do
prepared.
too.
You guys are both
Yeah.
comprehend language.
I just have it prepared, so I'm going
Who
to
can
immediately.
out comprehend?
I'm just
All right,
going to
right.
scan the slab.
Okay. So as she so she'll see you trying to cast comprehend language and she'll say, "Oh, yes. I've studied languages all these years and I've never seen these languages before. I really need your help to figure these out." And she explains to you that she's like a professional in languages and she believes that no one speaks these languages. But with your comprehend languages, I imagine what the magic is going to be doing is sort of compiling all of the language information in the world. Yeah, so you're kind of like decoding these languages. So as you investigate these slabs, I'll say the horizontal ones in the middle, 6 of them are inscribed. 2 of them, the last 2 on the bottom right, they're completely blank. Okay, so what you notice about these slabs is that they're actually all in 6 different languages, none of which any of you speak, and this linguist professor doesn't speak any of these languages either, and she doesn't understand a single word. Let me see how many. I think there's 9 kind of like sentences on these slabs, and with your comprehend languages, we'll say you can, with one spell, you can sort of like decode like one sentence at a time. Okay, so you want to do one?
Yeah, I'd like to do the last sentence on each slab.
The last sentence? Okay. Yeah. That's very good. I will put this in the chat too. And the sentence is, "The danger is unleashed only if you substantively disturb this place physically. This place is best shunned and left uninhibited." So I'll put that in our chat. That's the 9th sentence.
So wait,
man,
that was the
yeah.
last one. I'll read the first sentence.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to mark these. All right, the first sentence is, "This place is a message and part of a system of messages. Pay attention to it." Okay, I'm gonna put that in chat too. This is not the right chat. One second. I might label this. Hold on. This is number 1. And let me label the other one as number 9. Okay.
And this is on the first slab?
Yeah, we'll say it's the first slab.
Okay.
You guys both decoded the same slab?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Makes
all
more
right,
sense.
sorry.
So do we get the impression that it's the same, like, it's the same phrases on each of the slabs, just in different languages?
You can deduce that. You can try another slab. You want to try a different
I would
slab?
like to try another. I mean, I'm not
think I'm-
rolling, so yeah, I'll go ahead. Doesn't take a roll, so I'll go ahead and look at the last sentence on the next.
You want the
and see if
last sentence in the next one? Okay. Yes.
Like a
you will
Rosetta
see-
Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
see that it is the same sentence.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go to another one, seeing that she's done that, and I will choose. You know what? Let's go with the fourth sentence.
Yeah, get the middle. I was gonna say get the middle.
We're trying to do like a sandwich.
Royal didn't like it. He's gone.
Oh, and I was like, what just happened? Who just left? All right, this is number 4. Let me read it to you. What is here was dangerous and repulsive to us. This message is a warning about danger.
Oh, we should leave. Take everybody with us. This is bad.
From
We're
what
going
I'm
into that mine,
getting,
right?
There's no danger if we just walk away.
Okay. I'm gonna stop trying to handwrite, and I'm gonna make a document to put these things in order.
Sorry,
okay,
Dane.
yeah.
Okay.
I exploded.
Okay. Interesting. I mean, will it take a whole lot of time for us to decode the rest of all these phrases?
Oh yeah. So what I'll say is the old woman. She's like scribbling as you guys are decoding these messages. Like, oh wow, thank you so much. This is so much to comprehend at this time. Would you mind coming back later as I try to figure out if I can find any patterns in these messages?
Sure.
All right.
I mean, it is like a giant warning saying that we should probably not be here, but yeah, right, we can come back.
I mean, that would give us 2 options. Heed the warning or go spring the trap and see what kind of fun we can get into.
Right.
Sasser
Okay.
is sitting by the fire, eating a sandwich.
Okay. Sasser, as Sasser is
Roll Constitution.
eating a
Did he just find the sandwich off the floor? Or, like, where'd that even come from?
You'll never know.
In the tent to your left, Sasser, you can hear kind of like tinkerer's tools in there. There's like a guy like tinkering away.
Like a cartoon character smelling the wafting scent of pie on a windowsill. Sasser will follow the sound to the tent.
Excellent. All right. So as you walk into the tent, you're overcome with the smell of burnt coffee. Before you is a labyrinth of cluttered workbenches. Their surfaces are buried under coiled copper wires and half dismantled clockwork creatures. A gnome in grease-covered overalls is kneeling atop a stool, muttering to himself as he solders a jagged brass contraption. It looks like a cross between a lighthouse lens and a cannon. Hold this! He barks up at you, just without even looking up, as he's like tinkering away, and his fingers sort of dance over the machine, and he's like adjusting these dials. And he looks up to you and says, "This, my friend, will change everything." Hypothetically, still calibrating. And he kind of like hovers over his device protectively.
Well, let's see what we can figure out.
Were you here to help document this momentous historical event?
Of course. How did you know? I just got into the camp just recently.
Ah, perfect timing. I'm very busy trying to work on my latest invention. I'm using these amazing crystals. But as I'm busy working on this, you can document what's happening here. And he's gonna uncover a contraption and shows it to you and says, "This beauty is an ingenious invention of mine. It freezes time itself, or a slice of it. I call it the chronoscopic capturer. All you have to do is point, crank, and click." And he demonstrates how to use it. So he points it at the teacup on his table, and he cranks the machine, and a flash of light ignites the air, leaving like a little char on his teacup. And he says, minor combustion. It adds flavor. And he hands it to you. And so you kind of understand that it's a camera.
So is there does like a picture come out or something, or like a still image
Not
come
like
out?
a Polaroid.
Oh, I don't know. Sorry,
Come on,
I
man.
didn't know
This is fantasy land.
Oh my god! How dare I
Dang.
ask a question like that in this fantasy world of our imagination? Who knew?
Alright, get your head out of the clouds.
Are you thinking you can just take one of these and a picture pops out? What kind of nonsense are you spewing?
Well, all I just saw was a big flash of something. That I can make a flash of something happen.
Okay, you go around, you take these, you capture these slices of time, and you come back here, and I will show you the pictures.
If I do this, can you tell me more about these crystals?
I'm working on something here. You get your own invention. And he kind of like protectively hovers over his what he's working on.
You just gave it to me to go take pictures. Okay.
Oh, okay, sorry. There's two things happening. Sorry. No. The chronoscopic capture is different. I'm working on this. You go take this and document this.
Oh,
I'm working on something else with these crystals.
Okay, you just want me to sit here and write about what you're doing?
No. Go around the camp and you
document
capture
what they're doing.
This momentous historical event of
Okay.
uncovering these amazing crystals.
Okay, do you have like a...
Get out of here.
You gave me the paper and stuff, right? You gave me like
Yeah,
paper
so
to work
there's
with.
film in the camera. There's like film in the camera.
There she-
Okay. You gave me a
Two
camera.
cameras, right?
You gave me a camera to go
Give me
do
a
this.
A
Okay.
camera that's not
Yeah.
powered by the crystals. Apparently.
We are playing Pokemon Snap now. Go take some high quality pictures.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
There's one camera while he's working on his invention.
All right. I will go do these things. Because you yelled at me so politely.
You can keep it afterwards.
Oh, I still want you to tell me about what's going on with these crystals. There's so many around here. What is that?
After I finish my invention, I can tell you how it works.
Okay. Hopefully nobody steals your ideas.
And then Sasser will.
Are you here to steal my ideas?
No.
And then Sasser will walk out.
He glares at
Varya
you.
will never know, but I as Kara need to know how much sexual tension is between these two.
Oh yeah, this is fanfic.
This is enemies to lovers.
the general vibe of the interior of this tent is very erotic for Sasser. It's just a general dismay of mess and clockwork trinkets everywhere. It's like, oh,
I feel like
this is
they're
tent-
talking to Sasser the way Sasser talks to everybody else.
This is like, this is Sasser's penthouse forum, right here. Yeah, so Sasser will walk out with this device and kind of just like eventually probably figure out how to use it.
Yeah, so you just how many times did I explain it to you?
You never
Point.
explained it.
You never explained it at all.
Point, crank, and click.
Okay. Thank you for the
You want to do it
explanation.
together? You want to do it together?
Yes, while you hold my hand as I crank it.
He gets behind you, and he holds your hand as you crank.
Oh, this is nice.
And he slowly cranks it.
No, you have to do it. You have to go a little faster.
Okay, and he does a little faster. And all right, and then you click this button here, and he pushes it down, and there's a flash, a little puff before you.
All right,
That's
okay, it makes total sense. I'll go around the camp and crank it in many places.
Yeah. You go crank it. Cranks it all over the place.
I'll be back.
Take my
Oh no.
Don't go too far.
Sasser will, with he'll take a couple of deep breaths after that experience, and then he'll exit.
Varya rushes over like, your vital signs have shown alarming increases. Your pulse is racing. What do you need? Are you having a heart attack?
No, I
After
was
that
just
exchange, Anthony's like lighting up a pipe. I just...
Oh, was everyone watching that?
It's
I
kind of
thought you were
hard
all-
not to.
You were all over by the slab. I thought it was my
Nah.
private moment. No, you're all just a bunch of voyeurs over here? Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all a bunch of freaks. Say cheese!
You take pictures of them?
that is what I was instructed to do. Take pictures of everything.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what is Charl up to?
You said there are artisans here, right?
There is an artisan. The one. Okay, like we're looking at the map here. The one to Charles' right and our left. There's like an artisan tent right in there.
Yeah, he'll walk over to that yurt and just take the flap, peek his head in, just to see what everybody's
Yeah.
doing. Hey guys.
All right. Okay. As you enter, there is a haze of cloying patchouli and sandalwood. There's a faint glow from the blue crystals dangling from the ceilings, and the candles in the tent cast flickering lights on the shelves, and you see that the shelves are cluttered with dried herbs, jars of murky tinctures, and a crow's skull draped in silver chains. In the center of a tent, you see a halfling woman. Her auburn hair is twisted with beads and flowers that tumble past her hips. She's elegantly swaying and tracing the air with a smoldering bundle of sage, and the sharp, earthy smoke fills the room. And you hear her whispering an incantation under her breath. And as she's swaying around, cleansing the room, she says, welcome, welcome. I'm cleansing this space. There seems to be some kind of illness going around.
Oh no. Kind of hold his hand to his mouth. So, is it contagious?
I don't. Are you sick? Are you sick?
Oh, no, I feel great. But you said there was
Oh.
an illness in the room.
Well, it seems to be an illness around the camp, yes.
Oh no. What's
But
happening?
you seem okay. You seem okay.
Oh, thanks.
I'm not quite sure. I think, just another contagious sickness. I think you nailed it.
Whoa. Oh, well, that's not good. So,
Yeah, I'm not a medical professional. I'm just here.
oh, you look like a medical professional, and he'll look
Oh,
at
thank you,
just
thank
like kind of poke one of the crow's heads on a string or whatever.
That's delicate.
So, oh, sorry. So, what's happening to the people? Are they just throwing up? Are they have the butt disease?
Oh yeah, they do have the butt disease. They do have the butt disease. Yeah, they're
Oh,
throwing
yeah,
up
been
and
there.
they're coughing. It's not good. It's not good. We gotta cleanse the space. And I think we gotta figure out how these crystals are working so we can tap into their energy.
It seems like nobody
we can
knows
heal
how.
everyone.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that'd be great. It seems like nobody here knows what the crystals do. I was talking to the wizard next door, and he was having trouble with them too.
The vibes in the wizard tents. Yeah, that's not working here.
Oh, he seemed nice to me. But I get it, vibes. Is there something I can do to help you?
Oh, well, would you like to do some paintings with me?
Oh yeah, I love painting.
Oh, perfect. And she will hand you a little pot of like glowing paint, and she'll say, "I've been using the crystals to make this beautiful paint. Why don't you take it and go express yourself? I've been painting the yurts."
Yeah, I can paint yurts. I can paint anything you want. Just outside then, or can we do it inside?
You can do it anywhere. Feel free to express yourself.
Express myself, okay? And he'll look at the brush and just kind of dunk it in the paint, and just from like the top of his dome down to his chin, just kind of paint one streak.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna go paint. This is fun. Thanks.
Yeah.
And Charl will take his paint and brush and rush outside and just start like running around the yurt, just one big streak around the around the canvas.
Nice. Are you doing outside or inside?
Outside.
Outside. Okay, perfect. You see, like as you're painting, you'll see that the little halfling woman has already like started painting all of the yurts as well. So you can add to her design.
Okay. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of like bunny rabbits. He's really into rabbits right now. So a lot of like ears and just kindergarten depictions of rabbits wherever she hasn't drawn hers yet.
Okay. All right.
Sasser will take a picture of this.
He cranks it.
All by himself.
Somebody's just gotta crank one out.
It's in the corner over there.
What is Gix up to?
So I feel like at this point she's looked at the walls and she's kind of like, what are y'all doing here, kind of thing. And then she caught the end portion of the display in the tinkering tent, and that was just a little more than she was prepared for. And then she has seen Charl running around with this like glow paint.
Yeah. So you're kind of like wandering around the camp trying to get a feel for
she's just
things?
kind of she's just
taking in the vibes.
Yeah, she's trying to figure out how all these things go together, because right now they don't really make any sense, and nobody seems to know what to do with these crystals, and everybody's doing something different.
Okay. As you're kind of like looking around, taking things in, trying to piece things together, you'll see a dwarf. He's like a thick-limbed, barrel-chested dwarf. He's got like a beard, cascading with soot-streaked blonde, and it's like braided with iron rings, like clinking faintly with every movement. He comes up to you. He kind of like looks around too. He says, "Yeah, are you the new recruit here to help our mining operation?"
This is not exactly the one that does the minings. Doesn't like to dig. It hurts the tinkering's fingers.
That's too bad.
Was wondering about the crystals.
Yeah, aren't they beautiful?
Oh, yeah, they're pretties. looks at, I suppose, but they don't seem to be all that much in the ways of usefulnesses, and why take all the time and the energy to just dig up pretty rockses?
Well, what is the value of a pretty rock?
Apparently nothing, Scissors, because they don't do as much.
I guess we see things very differently.
How do you seize them?
I see a very valuable gem, and many people clamoring to get their hands on them.
Oh, so you just seize them as the decorations. Decorations are so frivolous. Decorations are not useful. Why do we don't need the decorations? Nobody has time for these things.
Oh, that's too bad, because all I see is something very valuable here.
All I see is a waste of time.
Kind of shakes his head. I guess we'll agree to disagree.
But you says it doesn't do anything.
Not that I can tell, but it seems a lot of people here are trying to figure that out. They seem to think it does something.
Needs to knows what it does. What's it does?
Well, we found all these gems hidden away. Look at, and he like gestures to like the spike field. Look at all these things that they put in to keep us out. Must be worth something.
Do you know of the dangers?
No. What dangers?
The dangers from the walls. The wall says there's the dangers. You does not know?
I didn't hear anything about that. Some people are getting a little sick around here. I mean, my supervisor, she got sick just last week. That's when I took over the operation, and he kind of like nods to the mine.
Like he's the big man on campus.
Yeah.
She says, you just does the Diggs's things without any of knowing of the dangers?
Well, mining's pretty dangerous, but I'm pretty tough.
No.
And she's getting like visibly frustrated. Like,
you don't know what it does. You says it's just for the prettiest things, and you doesn't read the walls about the dangers. You just does the things. You causes the problems.
I didn't hear anything about
the right way.
I didn't hear anything about any dangers.
At that, she's just gonna kind of like muttering to herself still about how foolish, and they just did not follow the rules, and they did not follow what should have been done, and how nobody has time for any of these frivolous things. She's gonna kind of scamper back this way to see if Varya has gotten any farther on the stuff on the wall.
Okay.
I think I was asked to give the lady working on it space to work, and with my background, I think I take that immediately and just back up and let the wizard do her thing.
Yeah, she's just like, she's got like a furrowed brow, and she's still trying to like take notes and like make sense of these slabs.
Yep. I'm just I like put an arm out to stop Gix and Antony from going any closer. The master is working.
Oh, no. Antony right now is lounging, watching all of the strong commoners carrying all the buckets of minings, just anything, pretty gems, rocks, whatever it is that they're carrying. And I think he's just observing these commoners doing what commoners do with their muscles, doing what muscly miners do.
Sasser gets a photo. Sasser gets a photo of Antony watching the miners.
Okay. I will say if Gix wants to look at the maybe 2 side slabs, she can look at those too. Those have like a little different embossing on them, while the lady is kind of like focused on the languages. You want to take a look at
Okay. She can look at those, but like if it's not mechanically minded or simply magic minded, then I mean it's not gonna mean anything to her. But I mean she'll look at it. Can she roll like an investigation?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Roll an investigation.
Okay.
You can see the image on there.
16.
It's like pretty good. Okay, so with the investigation roll, you can see that both of these slabs, what you do notice is the slab on the left, you'll see that there's like a pattern of dots on the slab itself. And on the other slab, with the investigation roll, you'll notice that it's the same pattern of dots, but there's like an arrow, like a kind of like a curved arrow, going through the dots, and you see 3 faces. One is like a sad face, and in the middle is like a medium face, and at the end of the arrow there's a happy face.
Okay, so there's dots and a curved arrow
and 3 faces.
and 3 faces.
Yeah. Another thing you can kind of notice on all of the slabs, except for the 2 blank ones, is that there's something that appears to be maybe a rune of some kind. You're not really sure. But the shape of the rune is in a trefoil, so it's kind of like almost like a 3-leaf clover, and then in the center there's like a little circle.
Okay. She's gonna take out her notepad, her little scribbly notepad, and just kind of draw the design and draw the little faces and kind of an approximation of the dots in the curved line.
Okay. Yeah. It's a curved line, and it's like an arrow. It's like a curved arrow, and there's 3 faces: sad face, medium face, and happy face.
So this is how we get from sad to happy, but I don't know how.
Sasser is gonna get a picture of all of you guys looking at the slab, and he's gonna be from behind you guys, so you guys are looking at it. He's get from behind. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Good
Okay,
angle.
so it is the day is waning on, and so before we head into nighttime, what is Torvo doing? Oh, you're muted.
Sorry. I think he'd be trying to check out the mine entrance.
The mine
Kinda see
entrance?
what-
Alright. Okay, so you head over to the mine entrance. The dwarf is excited. He'll come over, he's like, "Oh, you here to help us out? Here to help us with this mining operation, you know? I'm in charge of this thing." And kind of like nudges his head towards that.
I mean, what's down there? It's just a bunch of these crystals, or is that just anything
Yeah.
else?
Yeah, you wanna go down there? Wanna go down there?
I mean, you're coming at me like a drug dealer. I don't know if I really wanna.
Alright.
Look at this.
You wanna you here to help me mine these crystals? I need a strong man like you, and he'll kind of like
yeah.
smack your
I'm real
back.
Yeah, I'm real strong. Am I getting paid or something? Do I get to keep
You
the
can get
crystal?
paid in crystals. You can get paid in crystals.
All right. Sure, I guess. nothing else going on. Got Sasser over there taking paparazzi pictures at everybody. Yeah, and
He takes one of you at that moment, right then.
And we got some arts and crafts going on with Charles over there, and yeah, I don't know what else is going on. Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, let's go down. And so he will.
Andy, I'm going down into the mines, which may or may not be a drug dealer.
I guess I have to switch the map for everyone into the mine, but only Torvo's coming, and he's the only one I don't have copied. That's good.
I'm gonna give him some bardic before he goes down there and say, "Good luck to you." And then I'm gonna go back to my people watching.
Okay.
Sasser will go with because it's a prime
You're gonna
photo
go?
opportunity. It's a
Yeah,
prime
okay.
photo opportunity.
All right, let me grab you into the mine. Okay, are you guys here? Can you see this?
Yep.
I think I would also like to follow.
You want
as
to
a
go in there
protector.
too?
Yeah.
Okay.
My loyalty to my friends will also bring me down to the mines.
All right.
Well,
Anthony,
at risk of-
you
Lame.
can take care of Glint, and I'll let you know if anything happens.
At risk of looking like the weakest member of the group, I suppose I shall accompany you all to make sure nothing stupid or idiotic happens.
The chances of something stupid or idiotic happening are computing 99.2 to 1.
That's what I was
the
worried
odds?
about.
Okay. Is Gix the only one upstairs?
You're muted.
She's the only smart one.
It'd be
The only
thunder.
smart one.
Thunder in here in the
Right.
Midwest.
I have
Train.
16 in
Um,
intelligence, just not going in.
So she kind of stays at the opening and she's like trying to peek in and like see them, but she's like, I just thinks it's a good idea to go in the scary places. Why are we always doing the fights as scary things as So she's just
It
kind
is
of like,
not scary. It is only rocks. Are you afraid of rocks?
It's darkses, and there's things in there that you cannot seize, and you don't know what it's gonna do. We don't even know what the Roxas does.
Yeah.
Sasser turns around and takes a photo of Gix freaking out at the front of the tunnel.
it's a picture and she's like,
Okay, so Gix is gonna stay at the entrance, keeping watch.
for a minute, yeah. For
Okay.
now.
Okay. Until you
She's
hear,
like
screaming.
she's like trying to squint and like see them. But
Yeah.
she's just not real sure about going in there.
Okay. All right. So, the rest of you follow the dwarf into the darkness, and you see that this is like it's like you can tell it's a recently excavated mine, and the path along the tunnel downward into the mine is lined with the glowing blue gems, and so they're using it as a light source. And Varya, you can tell with your detect magic that you were using before that this is you feel that same hum of energy, but it's very much intensified within this room as you go down lower and lower. The dwarf says, watch your step now. Let your eyes adjust to the darkness. And so you step into the excavated room, and strangely what you see before you is what appears to be the same slabs as the ones above ground. But the miners have knocked through these slabs to get to the crates in the back chamber. And then as you kind of peek forward, you can see that there's rows and rows of sealed metal crates. And so the dwarf will explain, these crates here are filled with the precious growing crystals in their raw form, along with some other insulation that they were packed with. We take them to the surface and cut them into the glowing gems you see here, and he kind of like gestures to the glowing pretty cut gems, trying to indicate that they don't come this way out of these crates. They have to to specially cut them. As you guys are down there, you hear a noise.
I wish
And it's
we
like this
didn't.
high-pitched
I'd rather not.
high-pitched
No, thank you.
noise that's coming into the cavern. And he's like, "Oh, don't mind that. That's just the wind. It comes in and flows through the cavern and makes that weird noise."
So I'm wearing gloves, but can I like lick my arm and like lift it up to see if I can feel if there's actually wind in here?
Yeah, sure. So as you lick your arm, you're holding it up, and you hear the noise again. And as the noise like flows through the cavern, you do feel that there is wind
Okay.
that comes with the noise.
Is it coming, Antony, is it coming from deeper within the cavern or from where we came from, like the actual entrance?
Just outside. Just blow it
Just
in.
the wind.
Yeah, which is it?
You can tell that it's from the outside.
Can I see if the same sort of markings, like if I check the approximation of the same stone that I checked above, if it says this, or if it would have said the same things before it got half demolished?
Yeah. Okay. So
For the
you want to
first,
like
fourth, and
kind of like
ninth sentence.
investigate. Yeah. Because you had kind of like decoded them earlier, you can kind of like recognize them. If you've like taken notes in your notebook about like, kind of what they look like and what they said, you can tell that these are the same slabs as above ground.
Sasser is going to move a little bit in between here, so we can get a clear view of all of these like containers, and he's going to take multiple photos of all of these containers. So you just see him snap, crank, snap, crank, snap, crank, snap, crank, all the angles.
He's gotten pretty good at
Wow, he's
cranking
really
that thing, hasn't he?
He's just cranking them out. That's just
He's
one after another.
very excited.
In this one's memory bank, he has never been this excited about a task. And that is saying something. He is mostly excited about tasks. Interesting.
Okay, so as you guys are kind of investigating, the dwarf will say, "All right, it's almost time for dinner. Let's get out of here."
All right. So can I open like one of those containers down there? Is that like a good thing or a bad? Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
you can open them up.
Sure.
Go crack one open. Are you here to help with this operation?
I mean, I'm
Here to
taking a
help
look
us-
at the operation, and I still don't know if I'm willing to buy your drugs.
Are you-
These crystals? But yeah, I'll go over here and open one of these things.
I've been instructed to take photographs, so I'll take a photograph of the inside of this.
I'll grab Sasser and put him on my shoulder so you can get a good view.
You feel me cranking the camera on your shoulders.
It's a little weird, but I don't hate it.
Okay, so as you're cranking, and you crack the crate open, you see that you open up the crate, and it's just like the dwarf said. There's like layers of insulation, and you don't immediately see like the crystal, like the glowing kind of raw crystal that they've been making these little gems out of. It's deeper in, so you're gonna have to join this operation and mine it out if you want the good stuff.
Because more and more, it just feels like a drug dealer.
All right, why don't you sleep on it? Let's get out of here.
All right.
So nobody here knows what these crystals are doing or what they're for. Who wants them? Who's buying them? Do you know?
Well, you see all those people out there? They want them.
Oh, they're
That's all
buying
that
them.
matters to me. Yeah.
Okay. Are they paying a lot for it?
Oh, well, I've got a ledger, yeah. These are very valuable.
How much of... Well, then how much is all that paint you have on your face, Charl?
And at this point, like his whole face is like covered in blue, like down to his shoulders, kind of like streaking down his chest.
Okay.
That'd be worth a couple hundred gold on your face right now.
Or he's just infected with the drugs. Maybe you got all that drugs on you. You know.
I feel normal. If this is drugs, then drugs are okay. I'm feeling different.
I mean, I would definitely attest to that.
Sasser takes a picture of that moment.
That one's gonna need a caption.
Smiling. Drugs are okay.
Drugs are okay.
I would probably do a very quick scan of the area and then head out.
You guys ready for dinner?
I'm always ready for dinner.
All right.
Cranking
crystals in it.
Cranking it this much really takes it out of you. I'm worked up at appetite.
That's
No.
usually what happens.
Oh, have you cranked it before? Here,
Yes.
you could try it with
Oh.
this.
I've never cranked somebody. Well, that's a lie.
I mean, there was that one time in my tent, but
Okay, so as everybody heads up, you see that the camp is kind of winding down for the night and people are settling in. And you see that slowly turns to darkness.
Ooh, look at these effects.
Yes, and then okay, so as it gets darker, you can see some of the paintings that the halfling woman had used, like the glowing paint on the tents, and it's hold on, let me change the music. Yeah, you see that the campsite is growing very lively. Everybody is kind of enjoying themselves. The drinks are flowing, and yeah, the tents are beautifully painted with the geometric patterns of by the halfling woman.
With bunny rabbits.
And bunnies.
And bunny rabbits.
Yes, and you see
Yeah.
bunny rabbits painted all along the bottom.
And just-
And-
What'd you say?
Oh, I was gonna say, and also Charles is
Yeah, exactly.
or Carl's like a half glowing body, just like dancing through the shadows.
Yeah, exactly. And you see the halfling woman too, and her face is also painted, and it's got like a beautiful like geometric butterfly in her face. And she brought her paints too, and she's trying to paint everybody just like Charl has on his face. And so she'll approach Anthony. Do you want your face painted?
there's virtually nothing I would want less than to have that paint upon my skin.
Oh, that's your loss. That's your loss.
I
and
will
she'll-
take that loss with pride.
It's fun, Anthony. It glows.
Antony's skincare routine nightly consists of 7 steps. He would not wish to add an 8th. He will lose beauty sleep.
And so yeah, she'll like go to each one of you. Like who wants their face painted? Nobody?
I think Varya would lean in and like expose a little bit more of the only plate of hers that is still like pretty intact, a little bit more of her face. No mouth, no nose, just eye socket essentially. Because she doesn't have skin, I think she'd be okay with this happening.
Okay. So she oh, beautiful. And she'll what kind of pattern do you want on your face?
I would like some runes akin to magic, but in the numerical system, I have written my spells in, and she rolls out her spell scroll, which is like her spell book, and it's all written in like essentially binary, like it's in this like numeric code, all of her spells, and like schematics, and she just shows that it's all numbers.
Okay. So she'll just do like 100110001.
And Sasser takes a picture of it.
Excellent. Okay. And as she's painting everybody, you see the dwarf. He's looking around, and he kind of slaps Torvo on the back and says, how you liking things? You want some food?
I know if you drug dealer or a miner.
Oh no, don't worry about it. You can eat with us. You don't gotta join the mining operation if you don't want to. But I run that thing. Just so you know.
Right. Okay.
Oh, here comes my old supervisor. It looks like she's doing better. You wanna come meet her?
Deals like do you just like drug deal and everything, even people? But yeah, sure, I'll go meet her.
Okay. So you go to meet this. It's like a dwarven woman, and you can tell, like from her frame, that she once was like a very sturdy woman, sturdy dwarf miner, but now she kind of like carries herself with a slight tremor, and there's like a pallor to her skin and like dark circles under her eyes. She says, Are you here to join the mining operation?"
Okay, y'all just drug dealers.
Very suspicious bunch they are.
Right?
She'll say, I wasn't feeling too well, but I'm feeling better today. I'm feeling better today.
Are you going to see what your rolls? Did you not have your crystals today? Is that why you just not feeling any? You're not feeling
They're
good?
so beautiful. I keep dreaming about them.
Oh, that's not usually a good sign. What's your dreams about?
Just the beautiful flicking colors.
Okay. So is it like a reason that you like dreaming about the shiny blue crystals or anything?
Oh, only just because they're so beautiful.
All right. Yeah. You haven't like tried to eat anything and eat the crystals or anything.
I haven't really been hungry, to be honest.
Oh, that's probably fine.
Are you hungry? Here, eat more, and she'll like hand you a plate of food.
Torvo just kind of takes the food and just like goes and sits down next to Grix and goes, Grix?
Yes.
I think they're all crazy. Yeah.
Oh, I think that lots of you are already crazies.
Yeah, we're like regular crazies. These are like batshit crazy. So
Where's the taxes?
Well, it's a turn of phrase, but I think I know what the crystals are. I think they're drugs. I think it's just literally like making people just really want them and they dream about them, and now this person says they don't even want to eat because they just love the crystals so much.
I mean, I licked one that just tasted like blue. I do not have a desire to have more.
What does blue taste like?
Like blue, it tastes like blue. What kind of questions is that?
Well, I never tasted color before, so I was just kind of curious. I mean, because, like, if you tasted blue paint, it doesn't taste like blue, it tastes like paint, right? So...
Right, because paintses taste like paintses, blue tastes like blues.
But the crystal tastes like blue, but doesn't taste like crystal. I find that a little weird.
I find it weird that the crystals doesn't do anything, and yet everyone wants it. It just seems odd and
yeah, it's like a drug
to me.
Yes, I mean, drugs are kind of a waste depending on, like, what you do with them, I guess. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know, maybe we should, like, be worried about it a little bit. Like, I don't know, Grix.
If you're wanting to leave, I support that decisions 100%.
Well, I don't know if we should leave, because then, like, these crystals are gonna get out, and more people are gonna get crazy like this, and then it's gonna turn into, like a really bad part of town kind of thing, and then there's gonna be drug dealers everywhere, like the mining operations.
But we'll be out of the dangers.
I don't know if we're really in danger. We just got drug dealers who just keep saying no to. I don't know if we could do anything. Maybe we should, like, blow up the mine or something. I don't know. Or maybe we should go, like, inside and see what actually one of those containers. Grix, that's the other thing I was coming to. When you saw those containers, do you know how they were built? Or is it, like, something that we could build, or is it something from, like, an ancient civilization kind of thing?
I did not touch the crates.
You want to go and touch them?
I did not go into the scariest mine.
Oh, there was these crates in there, and they were, like, machines and stuff. So, like, maybe you want to go check it out?
Was it a crates or was it a machines?
Both.
I do not know. You don't even know what blue tastes like. I'm not sure as that I trust your judgments. Did Sasser see it?
Yeah, he cranked one out on my shoulder while he's looking at it.
Oh, that's just more information than I really need to have. Ask Sasser's.
Sasser!
Thanks.
Sasser is currently over near the dwarf foreman, the male one. And he'll just say to the foreman,
so that tall one over there keeps talking about drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have any? Do you have any? You holding?
I don't have any drugs, but why don't you go ask that little gnome tinkerer?
Oh, I knew they'd got up to something. What? Wait. Torvo, what do you want?
I need you to come over here, little buddy.
Yeah? What's up?
Oh, Grix, you saw the thing. Grix doesn't, like, she doesn't think I'm really good because I can't taste blue. So, she said to bring you over. Have you tasted blue before?
Of course I've tasted blue. You haven't?
No, I can honestly say I haven't tasted blue before.
You don't know what you're missing.
Yeah. And at that point, Torvo sees just like a paintbrush coming into his field of vision to his mouth. Hey, do you want to? It's pretty good.
Yeah, y'all turned into drug dealers.
Do it,
It's like it's touching your lips.
No, I don't.
Do you want some?
No, I don't need any blue. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Let the dragon go into the cave. Come on now.
Is there anyone in this near this campfire that we don't recognize?
Amazing. No. Everybody here is people you've seen during the day.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna do something completely different.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, do it. Go ahead.
I think that Charles is gonna get a little curious. He's gonna put down his little paintbrush, neatly by Torvo, and he's gonna just take a peek, like slip away and take a peek inside of this northwest tent that we didn't look in before. So if nobody's coming out of it, then what's in there?
Okay. So as you approach the tent, you see someone kind of like stop you, like, "Oh no, you don't want to go in there. Everybody's sick in there. We're trying to keep them separated."
Oh, well, maybe I can help him.
I'll go in.
Oh, she can't get sick. She's not one of us.
Well,
she's one of us, but
I have no lungs, nose, nor stomach to become ill. I will enter.
Now, Charl, that's just not right. She is one of us.
I said, yeah, she's not one of us, but she is one of us. Totally different.
Right in Torvo's face. I am one of you. I am the same. Go back to the tent. I will go inside. I am immune to disease.
Just because she sees that you're not like a humanoid, she will let you in because she doesn't think that you're gonna.
Just kidding.
Can they not tell? Oh, okay.
Very obvious. She tries to hide it. It is very obvious.
Okay. Yeah, so she'll usher you in, and so as she opens up the flap of the tent, it's very dark, and there's like nurses and herbalists kind of like rushing around trying to take care of everybody. The air is like reeking with cloying herbs and bile, and there's a sound of like labored breathing, kind of like echoing through the tent. And yeah, you see sick people. They're very pale. There's coughing. People are vomiting. And you see people. They have like wounds, like kind of like open sores on their skins. Those are kind of like the more advanced cases.
Okay, Ronnie. Visual scan. Do especially the people with open wounds have the evidence of gem paint on their skin? Visually?
No, you don't see any. There's not like blue or like glowing on them.
Right. Okay, and then running a detect magic, do they all appear to be under whatever weird energy the gems give off?
Can you ask that in a different way?
Can I ask that in a different way? If I use detect magic on the individuals who are sick, especially the ones who have open wounds and like pustules, do they appear to have the same like energy signature?
Like, are they like radiating with the same energy?
Yeah, kind of. Like, do they have a little bit of that same sort of energy coming from them, as if like, although I don't see any gems in the vicinity, does it appear that same energy signature is on their bodies emanating from them, or on their skin, or anything like that?
That's a tough question. I'm gonna say no.
Ooh. Okay, so I don't detect magic from them. When I cast detect magic, I don't find magic. So they might just be sick. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, I don't have any spells to help them. Can I go up and talk to one of the ones who looks like relatively conscious, like not one of the worse off people, like maybe someone who's more recently sick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Hello. What ailments make you sit in this tent alone tonight?
What are you? Kind of like leans away from me. She's scared.
I understand your trepidation. I am imagine a sword without a wielder. I am a fully functioning war processor with violence backup programs. However, I have been trained in... No, I do not wish to kill you. I wish to help you. I am here to help. Ah ha 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 ha. I'm sorry, I have been told that is not the most comforting laugh. I will approximate my companion's laugh. I am a friend. We could be best friends. I have an organic best friend just outside the tent. I like to think Charl.
Yeah, he's like, hey.
I have not killed Charl yet. I do not intend to kill you. Yet.
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 Will this illness kill you?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of scared, but you know, I've seen some people. Some people are getting better. That lady who used to run the mine, I saw her feel a little better today. She was feeling pretty bad a couple weeks ago.
How long has she been away from the mine?
Just a few days.
Was she spending every day in the mine in proximity to the raw crystals?
Yes.
What proximity did you have to the raw crystals or the more purified cut crystals?
I was using the cut gems. I was trying to work in the wizard's tent, but it was a weird environment. Everybody's very frustrated in there.
How are they treating you to combat this mystery illness?
They're doing the best they can. You know, I got a sore throat and a cough. Not very hungry, so they're just making me feel comfortable.
Is there anything I can bring you to speed along your recovery for assisting me in my investigation?
Maybe, do you have anything for my throat? It feels really, really sore. Keep coughing.
I will ask my party if they have anything to heal your throat. I have nothing on my person at this time.
Do you maybe have like a salve for my rashes? And like they're kind of like scratching at their skin. We got like a little rash.
When you were working in the wizard tent, were you actively cutting or shaving or creating particles of these gems that could be irritating your skin now?
Oh, I don't have those skills, no.
What was the extent of your work?
Well, I did work closely with the gems every day, but I wasn't cutting them. I was just trying to unlock their arcane energy. It seems like that damn gnome tinkerer figured something out, but I can't unlock it from my side.
Well, I will prepare some different types of spells for the morning, and I will return to see if I may help you recover faster.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Can I do just a quick scan of the other people in here to see who the sickest person is?
Yeah, so, okay. The sickest person, you clock them, and you see that there's just, like, oozing open wounds on their body.
Ooh.
I won't even... Is there, like, a medic in here? Like, a single person treating these people?
Yeah, so there's like, apothecaries and, like, nurses trying to, do their best to, like, put some salves on their skin and, like, wrap them up.
I'd like to ask one of them, gesturing to the sickest person, what was their line of work before they fell ill?
Oh, that one. He was working in the mines.
And how about the next sickest? And points to the next sickest person. Were they also working in the mines?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you for your time. I will return in the morning with some solutions. And I head
Oh,
back out.
are you?
Sorry, go ahead.
Are you a healer? Are you a healer? Are you gonna help us?
I am a war mage automaton. I am not made to heal or make someone better. I am made to protect. Protecting includes against diseases and ailments of the flesh. I will figure out if I have the coding for spells to heal or protect the flesh from invaders. If I have anything useful, I will return and offer it.
Oh, that would be greatly appreciated.
Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Just lurches out of the room.
All right.
When Varya comes outside, you see Sasser with the paintbrush that Charl had placed on the ground, and he's got some blue paint on his lips, and he's chasing Torvo. Basically, he's like holding it up because Torvo's way taller than him, and he's just yelling at Torvo,
Taste the blue, Torvo, taste the blue!
We're all doing it, Torvo.
I think Varya would try and grapple them apart and say, I have reason to believe that the gem is poisonous and we should all wash our faces and or mouths if you have been tasting the blue.
That's what I was trying to
Oh,
say.
no. Charl will take out his wand of spraying water that he got from the last one shot and hold it to his face and just still try to blast it off.
Oh, can I get a little of that, please?
Yeah, for
Anthony's
sure.
sitting there with his fresh face, just like,
I believe it is important that we crank one out.
And Anthony just watches.
Hold on. Let me see. So let me see that, Sasser. Let me see that little crank device.
No, that's mine. You may not touch it.
I gotta take a picture of, or the thing of you getting splashed with water.
Hmm.
Plus, you got blue all over you.
he really contemplates letting you touch it.
No one touches my crank.
I don't think I will. I have to go bring this back, actually. It's about... Where is that tinkerer? I don't even know their name, and they taught me how to crank it. I gotta find them.
Okay. So, as you look around, you see that he's staring back at you already. Gives you a wink. Did you crank those pictures out?
I have been cranking it all day long. You're gonna be so impressed.
Every time I turned around, Torvo, he was cranking it so hard.
I'm excited to develop these. He'll like reach out his hand for the device. I'll have these ready by tomorrow.
And yeah,
He'll give him the camera thing.
Okay, perfect. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you head to bed for the evening?
I would like to clock if there's sexual tension when their hands touch as they pass the camera. Is it a slow motion moment where their hands just...
Yes.
Excellent. Good. Again, my character doesn't know, but I do.
Before Sasser turns in, he's going to kind of go off to an area that's a little bit hidden in the darkness a little bit. He will pull something out of his bag, and it's essentially, it looks like almost like an RC helicopter that he pulls out of his bag, but it's in the shape of a hand. He pulls out like a little remote control, and he activates it, and it starts like levitating, and he presses the button on it, and it goes invisible, this hand. And he's going to send it into the Tinkerer's tent.
Okay, all right.
Leave it in suspense.
Okay. Oh, you're just gonna leave it in there? You're not gonna tell them what we're gonna do? You're doing in there?
Nothing but
So-
dirty things with that hand.
One more hand, I think that.
Well, is the tinkerer still outside, or did they go back in the tent?
I'll say he took the camera and went back into the tent, and he's developing your pictures.
Okay.
So he's in like the dark room developing your pictures right now. He's excited to see what you cranked out.
Sasser will he'll go into the tent while at the same time this like so I'll kind of retcon a little bit. He'll go into the tent, and at the same time this little invisible flying hand will kind of be hovering above him and going in with him.
Okay. Do you want to do more? Or is that enough for now?
Do you want to continue, or
Okay, yeah, we can keep going.
everyone's on pins and needles?
I'm interested.
Yeah, so Sasser will go in and just he'll be with the yurt. He'll just kind of like be holding the drape of the yurt sensually, however he can do that.
Okay.
How's the development process going?
He can hear you, but he can't see you because he's in the dark room.
Even harder.
So he'll say, "It's going very well. These pictures will be out by tomorrow morning. Don't come in here. You're gonna ruin all the pictures."
So are they? So just kind of paint the scene for me inside this yurt here. So is it like a main room and then there's like a dark room off to the side?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this person is just told me to just chill and not go into that dark room.
Yeah. You gotta stay out of the dark room.
All right. What looks good to steal in this place?
This just took such a turn that I wasn't ready for.
Yeah, I thought that was
Oh
going a different
my
way.
gosh! What is happening? I'm so unprepared for this.
That's exactly why he was going in there.
Okay. There's like some copper wire. There's
No.
dismantled clockwork creatures.
Maybe.
There's you'll see there's lots of blue gems, the cut blue gems. There's lenses. There's also different kinds of film. Is there anything you're looking for in particular?
11 cut, 9 cut.
That one device they were working on before, like the first time I came in. Was that very different than what I was using the entire day, or was it the exact same thing? I was still a little confused on that one.
Yeah, I did not do a good job clarifying. I can definitely see that. This device is much larger, and I would say it looks very different. It's a very different contraption.
Okay, how much would you say this thing weighs?
I'm gonna say it weighs 30 pounds.
30 pounds, damn. That thing's heavy.
Like the
Alright.
whole thing, there's different pieces to it. All
Okay.
together, everything's gonna weigh 30 pounds.
Okay. I'm gonna take it. And I want to take the gem that's like in it.
Okay.
If I can do that.
Okay, so how the device looks like is there is sort of like a cannon type of piece to it that's it's like hollow in the middle, but it's like metal, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the nozzle of a cannon, and it's filled with gems. It's not just one gem, but like the whole thing is like completely filled with gems.
Okay. All right. So plan's a little changed to see how heavy it is. Sasser will just start pilfering all of these dismantled clockwork items, and he will essentially talk up this tinkerer while his invisible hand just starts like funneling these items out of the tent. As he's going to distract them, and he's going to take all this stuff.
You have a beautiful eye. I love these pictures.
Yeah, I thought I captured a lot of the history that was being made here.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. I can't wait to see more.
What else are you hoping I can capture for you?
I'll have to show you later.
Now, I'm still curious about these crystals. Like, it feels like nobody knows what they actually do here.
Seems that way, doesn't it? But I think I figured these out.
Well, you know, you do seem like the only person that has it really figured out.
Well, you know, I can tell you the secrets later. I can show you.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that.
You'll be the first one to test out my device after I get it tested, of course. You can be the beta test. I'll do the alpha testing.
Okay, so is this something that's gonna be ready for tomorrow, or?
Yeah, it'll be ready to test out tomorrow.
Wow, you work fast.
You know, I'm making a lot of progress here.
I like to think I am too.
And Sasser will just leave the tent at that moment.
Okay. All right, excellent. So, as you guys head to bed and you tuck yourselves in for the evening, everybody make a Constitution saving roll. Everybody will roll with disadvantage except for Gix because she didn't go into the mine.
Say con roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
Disadvantage.
natural 20.
I didn't even have to roll
wow.
a disadvantage. I rolled
Four.
a natural 1 on my first
Oh my
one.
gosh.
I would like to use my reaction to regain a bardic off of your failure.
You're welcome.
I got a
Nat
6.
20.
13.
You got two nat 20? Oh, Gix only had to do it once.
I got a 15.
I also got a 15.
Hey.
I am
Mine's a
immune.
26.
I am immune to poison and disease, though.
Okay.
I got 6.
So everybody, okay. I'm so sorry. I just missed everybody's con saves.
It's hard, right?
I have
Can
resistance
we go
to
in
cold.
order?
Yeah.
Can we go in
you
order?
call out
And then
when
we'll
you
do
want.
resistances. All right, let's do Gix.
26.
26. Varya.
13.
Charl.
15.
Sasser.
6.
Anthony.
15.
And then Torvo.
I rolled a 1, but that's a 5.
And then what about
Glint?
yeah, we'll say Glint too. He doesn't need to roll with disadvantage.
Rolled higher than me. Glint is. Hold on, I gotta look at his con. It's different for
Oh
him.
my gosh, how much HP does Glint have?
He's 15. He rolled a 15, but his HP is 4 plus 4 times you'll fight at a level, so he's got 20 HP.
Oh wow. Okay. So we'll say Sasser and Torvo are gonna take 5 oh no, sorry, and Varya are gonna take 5 necrotic damage.
And the rest of us are fine.
My stomach hurts.
Yeah,
Blue.
you just start your symptoms are like you're kind of coughing a little bit, and then for Varya, you just feel that your mechanisms are not firing as they're already kind of weak, but they're a little bit, your synapses are firing a little bit
like My
lower than
wiring
usual.
installation is real bad. Like,
Yeah.
kind of brittle. Get it?
All right, and that is where we will end for the
Oh.
evening.
Yeah, we actually are fine. I thought that we were gonna get like, and the rest of you are 20 points of damage.
No, you're fine. Yeah, everybody else is fine.
Nice. You gotta eat that
All
blue.
right.
Gotta eat the blue.
It tastes the blue.
We will. So I guess we'll just wrap up the rest of the one shot for a second session because people are fading.
I'm so sorry. Yes.
No, I'm so sorry for keeping you guys up.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fine.
no, it's fine. It's just the last
Okay.
2 nights have literally been full nights of the tornado siren
Yeah.
going off.
Oh man,
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what's
that's rough.
that's
Yeah.
rough. You know what also woke me up twice now is they're doing construction on the road right next to me, and it's just like thud, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it's like, oh no, it's just
Infrastructure.
So before we all run off onto crazy tangents about what keeps us up, I do want to thank everyone for watching us on our one shot.
Yeah.
And remind you to tune in every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern to check us out for our live stream of Dion Rising. Part 2 will be coming out eventually. Make sure you come hang out with me at the very beginning of each of our streams when I give our news reels, and you'll know about a week or so before it'll actually be out.
Excellent.
All right, Melanie,
need
give your famous outro slogan.
All right, some of you are whiskey and some of you are wine, but all of you are deliciously divine. Catch you on the flip flop. Bye.